Hello, we're back. I forgot to show you something very important in the end of the last video. When you export your mesh, and yeah, you want it to look like, I know you can't see this, by the way. That's why the Marvelous Designer doesn't want to work with my program, my recording program. Let me see. Yeah, you want it to look like this, basically. If you got these ticked otherwise, the mesh is going to be huge in Blender when you import it. And also, some people say that this should be ticked instead of this. I've always had this ticked because I had problems with this one. Um, so I don't know why other people say, but this is what I do and it works. Okay, so we're gonna go into Blender now. So Okay, so we're now in Blender and you want to use two different versions for this because weight transfer doesn't work in the newer ones, but the newer ones got something that you need. I think it's a data transfer, if I'm not mistaken. So you want to use, like I said, a newer one and then Blender 2.70. I use Blender 2.78 as my newer one because it works. A lot of other people use that one as well. So the first one we're gonna do is we're gonna open new tab. We got a tab that we're importing. So when you're importing a tab, you want to open new tab. If you're importing a dress, you open both and then you join them together here. And if you got pants, trousers, skirts, whatever, you open a nude bottom. Then we're gonna import our mesh, which I saved under Medi. This is the Medi sweater. um, and then you want to, I'm gonna do this first. Go into this triangle fancy thing. Go down to UV maps. Just double click what it said UV map, I'm guessing. Change it to UV underscore 0. Make a new one. Change it to UV underscore 1. And good, we got that fixed. Then you want to append. But first, we're going to go into Sims 4 Studio, which you're also going to need for this. Create 3D mesh, cast, find a sweater. Yes, this one. I chose this one. Find not find a sweater. Find an EA mesh that sort of looks like the one you're gonna import. So I chose the sweater thing. I'm gonna save it as UV1. I know you can't see this. Um, I'm gonna save it as UV1 because we're gonna use it to sort of copy the UV map. Um, so you go to meshes, export mesh, save it as UV1. Oops, I'm sorry about that. Hit a wrong button on my mouse. And then this can take a while. Also, this isn't no, it wasn't Danish. It's not in Danish anymore. What the hell? Okay, never mind. Don't know what that was. I'm gonna close this down, otherwise it messes up. Yes. So current project, Medi, UV1, and then you want to mark all of these, which you do by clicking the first one, shift click the next ones. So here we go. We got everything imported, and I'm gonna save because I save a lot, and it's a good thing. After import. Good. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is join these together. Actually, I should have done that first. And then we're just gonna save quickly. Okay. Then I'm gonna hide this first and make some adjustments because sometimes there's some clipping going on. Just gonna check if there is any. I don't know. Well, that's a damn miracle. Okay. We're gonna do this. Oh, see, clipping. Mm-hmm. Told ya. Okay. A good, it's a good, what's it called? Words. My first language isn't English. This is gonna be fun. I close the holes in the shirts, the dresses, and whatever I make because then you can't see up in game, which is smart because you're gonna delete some of the body later. So you may want to do this, and you're gonna do it by holding down Control and dragging your mouse while holding down left mouse button. If you do it like this, you're gonna mark up some of the shirt behind it as well. So just like turn it away and then just mark it up. Mark it all up. Mhm. Press E. Just drag it down there. I don't drag it down. Just let go of E. I think no. Press Escape. This has become habit. I don't know. Press S to gather. Then drag this up a little bit. There you go. Press A to unselect all. And I'm gonna speed this up because it's gonna get a little bit tedious to watch. So I'll be back. Okay, so now that we've done that, we want to save again. I'm gonna call it after closing. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 as well because otherwise it's just gonna be confusing. 2 after closing. Okay, next thing you want to make this appear. Good. Sorry. Uh, click this one, shift click that one. Go to this icon at modifier data transfer, click base corner data. By the way, remember to click that one. UVs, all layers, UV1, by name UV1, and then apply. I'm gonna remove this one again. Gonna do this. Oh yeah, by the way, you mark up everything by pressing A on your keyboard. Go down here, UV image editor. Okay, good. So this is our UV1 map. My throat is weird right now. This is our UV1 map, so it looks good. Looks like it should. So we're gonna save again. Always save, guys. Never know when you need a backup. After data transfer. Transfer. No, I'm pretty sure that's not what it's called. Good. Next thing, back to the UV map. But we need to move the UV 0. So mark up everything by pressing A, or you can do this. This is B. G, move down away from this little square. Press A to unselect all. Slide this away. Go to the nude mesh. I'm just going to check if I got any clipping again. I don't like clipping. Yeah, no. Okay. Gonna mark it up. Like I said, my throat is weird. Mark it up. Press A. Some people do this on the UV map itself. I like to do it here. Don't ask me why. But we're gonna delete some of the body. So you can either do that with the control or you can do it with B. So just delete everything that's inside the shirt. So for example, you don't want to delete that one because then you're gonna have a bit of like empty. I can show you. See, now there's a hole in the body and we don't want that. So Control C, get it back. So yeah, I'm just gonna speed up this process a bit. Okay, so now that we've done that, we want to save again. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. After delete. Like I said, I usually do this in Danish. At least I think I said that. Okay, for after delete. Okay, so just gonna check if everything's okay. Yeah, we want to fix the UV0 map. First we're gonna join these two. This is my own mesh, and the nude mesh. Join, mark it all up. Okay, so now we got this UV0. Good. Gonna go down to this one. There'll be a list of random pictures. Just click this one. I have another one that I also use sometimes. I'll just show you if I remember where it is. Is this one? Yeah, I can link it to you if you want it. For now, I'm just going to use this one. So we're going to mark everything. Sorry, not everything, because you don't want it to be joined. Mark one piece at a time. And then G, move it down. This is the right sleeve. You want the UV 0 to be within these lines. I've had problems. Whoops. I've had problems with the mesh completely messing up when it's outside. So please stay inside the lines, guys. Um, SX lets you adjust the horizontal line and or I don't know how to call it. I'm just gonna call it horizontal line. And SY lets you adjust this one, vertical. G move down. S makes it smaller. You can also rotate by pressing R. What else can you do? Uh, H deletes it, but you don't want to do that. What else? Can't think of anything else right now. I'm just gonna let it stay inside the lines. Yeah, I have a tendency to sing things. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Mm. Did it again. Good. So we got this, I hope, in its place. We'll see later on. Maybe not. We're just gonna do it with the rest of the pieces here. So I'll just speed up this process. It gets pretty boring. Okay, so now that we've fixed the whole UV0 map, we're gonna save once again. Yes. And we're gonna go into Blender 2.70, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're now in 2.70 and we're gonna open the last save we had, which was that one. Yeah, we're gonna drag this away because we don't need that right now. And we're gonna tick this so it's visible. We're gonna go down to weight paint, click solid, click this one first, shift click that one, check over here if auto normalize is ticked because that's important, and then click weight transfer or transfer weights. I can't read apparently. So we're just gonna check the weights to see if it worked. And It looks like it did. Yeah, looks like it did. So we're just gonna save again. What's it called? Wait, transfer. And this next part, I like to, oh, we're just gonna delete that one. This next part, I like to do in 2.70 because it looks weird in 2.78. So click this white box, I guess, over here. Click this little thing that I have no idea what's called. Click the green. You can either click or press Shift K, or you can go down here and click that one. I'm just gonna save again. Vertex paint. All right, so we're gonna go back into 2.78. Okay, so I've opened 2.78 again, and I've opened the latest save we had. You see what looks weird? So shiny. Um, right, we're gonna click that one. Click all, go here, UV image editor, click the camera over here, and the little cross down on this bar. Say new. If you want HQ mod compatible textures, you need these dimensions. Um, if you want, oh sorry, if you want non-HQ compatible textures, I believe you just leave them be. The numbers. I could be wrong, but I believe it's like that. So we're gonna go to this one, margin, and we're gonna say, sometimes I type 3, sometimes I type 4, depends a little bit, and make sure that ambient occlusion is chosen. Just gonna go to this one to check if the numbers, because it's gonna change the lighting. It's gonna be really bright if you turn it up, which we don't want. And it looks like everything is fine, so we're gonna click bake. And this is gonna take a while, so I'll be back. Okay, so it's now it's now done baking, and we're gonna save it. Save as image. I like to make a new folder for the textures, but I'm just gonna save it here. HQ. Save as image. We're gonna go into Sims 4 Studio. Let me just check if that works. Good. Sorry about that sound. I don't know. Cast create a 3D mesh. See, I like to import tops on this one. Because you don't get weird shapes and stuff like that. So, Medi sweater. I don't know where I got the name Medi. Whatever. Oh, one last thing actually, we need to check if this is fine. This should be GEOM 0000, and it is, so it's fine. You can type it in if it's not, like you could just change it. It's fine. Import mesh. Import this one, the last one we saved. This will look a bit funny at first, but it's completely fine. And this also takes a while, so I'm just gonna see if I can fix Photoshop to work, because I kind of want the texture on. I have issues with Photoshop and Marvelous Designer when it comes to my recording program, so I don't know why, but did that work? Nope, it did not. Alright, so I can see that it's done importing the mesh, which looks funny with this texture on it, which is why I kind of want to add my own texture to it. So just give me a moment and I'll be right back again. Okay, so I've saved my texture. I went into Photoshop and saved it as a DDS file. You need a DDS plugin for your Photoshop to make textures or recolors or hairy textures, stuff like that. So um, I don't know about GIMP. I can't answer questions about that. So we're gonna click import. I don't know if you can see this. Yes, and this is the new sweater. I know that these are gray, but you just cut those pieces away, those parts away in Photoshop. This is what it looks like. It's done. Yay! Cool. So I hope that this tutorial helped you a bit. If you got questions, just comment or send me a message on Tumblr. Um, I'll see if I can help. I'm often very busy. But yeah, I think I'm pretty good at answering. I don't know. People may say otherwise. I don't know. Um, anyways, thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you around. Good luck with making CC and everything. Yay, bye bye.